tell me that it had gone. It just said no, and it turned itself off. So we're back. Now, thank God, I'm getting gigabit internet next week, or in a few weeks. So, come next season, there won't be any of this malarkey, with all this crap from our current internet provider, who, for some reason, can't even host a 5-minute stream. But, while I was gone, Matt's dropped off. I don't know when the stream crashed, so Matt dropped out. Doesn't matter. And I also noticed it's just a 12-lap race. So this must be something to do with the championship being over, one-shot quali, and a 12-lap race. So, I mean, I'm here, I'm commentating, but it's going to be a quick event, and there isn't going to be much to have said, as Zabi Jaka has a mistake in the stadium section toward the end of the lap. So he finds himself 7 seconds behind Jones. Again, this is a little bit of an odd race, isn't it? 10 drivers, 12 laps, one-shot quali. But we're here nonetheless. Let me check the championship. What's the championship up to? Are they? Yeah, championship is also 12 laps. And they have 13 drivers. So it might not be due to the driver numbers. It might just be because championships are wrapped up, so people can just save themselves a little bit of time. Yeah, I'm not going to say too much about that. It'll be over fairly soon. The lead picks up a 3-second time penalty already after 4 laps, so that's not ideal. And Don has obviously lost out on that position in all that hassle that I've just had getting the stream going again. And these two had similar pace through qualifying. At least we'll get to see some soft tyres going on after the pit stops. Got Schmidt moving in, potentially for an overtake into turn 1. Is he going to send it? No, he is not. The Ferrari there got very close to the back of Booty in the Alfa Romeo Sauber. And deep again there by the Ferrari, which is going to set Smith up potentially. No, he was unable to capitalise. And Matt sets the fastest lap of the race. Now, what tyre has he pitted onto? Let's take a look. He's gone same, just medium. Just gone again. He's done his pit stop, but he's going to have to pit again. So I would have potentially just gone hards, just to save himself having to pit. But again, it doesn't really matter as Smith moves around the outside. Lovely move there on Bertie, and he concedes the position again through the stadium section. Tight apex there. Good entry. He's been able to get his foot to the floor, and he's going to pick up DRS. Stubby sets the fastest lap. And he's going to get the move done before the DRS zone, but he has no ERS left, and Schmidt has significantly more to use in these upcoming laps. So halfway through the Grand Prix already. And the leaders have built up quite the gap, but Stubby cannot get away from Rabico just yet. As they head through the S's. Once again, a great section of track on the calendar. There's an issue. It is Big Puggy has spun around, and he gets himself going again, and he finds himself 12 seconds down now. Very unfortunate for those two. And Jones also has that time penalty as they all once again head through the stadium section. Only a few drivers within DRS, and we could have a move for the lead of the race going into turn 1. Plenty of ERS to attack with not so much to defend with. Is he going to send one? He's made a good defensive move there, Stubby, to keep him behind. Didn't want to commit to the inside. Didn't give him enough room on the outside either. And Don enables DRS once again. Oh, he's defended the inside very aggressively there. It worked. The drivers will probably be pitting shortly. That's a big send there. The exits compromised them slightly. It was a good effort. Let's see, are they going to pit now or one more lap onto the softs? They're going to go around again. Let's take a look at Schmidt. He's going to set himself up for a nice exit over Booty. He's going to use all of his ERS to try and get the position. It looks like he's going to get the move done before turn 1. Is he going to come back to the inside? No, he's going to hold it, and down at the braking zone. Booty could get him on the switchback though. There's an issue again. It's the yellow flag, and it's the pole position. P2 finds himself spinning. I've missed that one. He might have got right up behind him, or maybe he's just dropped the ball himself, so that's dropped him down to P6. Everyone promoted up a position. Booty gaining 1. And Schmidt finds himself back in P2. Might be a good time to pit now for Don to try and minimise that spin. All the way down to first gear there to try and get the car turned in. Gets his foot to the floor. They're down the straight once again, still staying out. I mean, maybe they don't have to take a pit stop, but I can't imagine you would do 3 laps on soft tyres, so let's see what happens. I'm completely out of the loop. And there's a position change there. Don has taken the position off of Jones, and Jones is going to look to fight back, but Don's got significantly more ERS to deploy in his defence. There's a DNF for Puggy in the pit lane. So his race is over, just a few laps from the end. Jones commits to the wide line there. Probably didn't pick up a penalty, to be honest, because he backed out of the throttle. That'll have been a penalty. And a lot of big gaps opening up over a second, and I think that will be his sixth penalty, yes, so 6 seconds added on. He's just got a 2300th margin there, and the Zabberjacker finds himself within the 6 seconds now. And I believe Puggy's car has come back out of the pit lane, which doesn't make too much sense. And it's off in the wall. Now, he was in the pits and the AI has disappeared anyway, but I don't quite know why the AI would be sent back out onto the track there. Huge gap now to Stubby, 4.5 seconds. And Don closing in on reuse, and he dives down the inside. Can he swing it around the outside? No. He's conceded the position, but he will pick up DRS. As they head on to the second to last lap. Pit stops mustn't be mandatory. And now Westy moving in on Zabajaka. He's going to get the move done going into turn 1, unless Zabajaka can highlight around the outside, but it looks like he's backed out. He's let him go. Taking good entry through here. He could get him on the exit. Obviously Westy will have another helping of DRS, I believe. No, he doesn't. And he fights back. Locks up a little bit, but takes him around the outside, and now has the inside line. Westy goes off the track in pursuit to hold the position. Is he going to switch back? No, he's going to stay put. And Zabajaka holds the position. Great driving there from the pair of them. And Westy in pursuit ahead of the final lap of this mini Grand Prix. Stubby the leader. No mistakes from him, and he'll win the race. He's crossed the line to start his final lap. There's a move there. Booty into turn 1. Don around the outside, has the inside line. Is he going to look for the switchback? And Don has the ERS and the DRS. So a podium might be on the cards unless Booty can say something about it in the final DRS zone. Westy closing on Zabajaka again here, and Don's picked up a 3-second time penalty, which will affect his podium. Booty stands to pick up the podium. We ride on board with Stubby as he heads around the final corner. 4.5 seconds the gap, and he crosses the line to win the Mexican Grand Prix. Short but sweet. Schmidt comes across line in P2. Don is replaced by Booty and reused to finish P5, so a podium for the Alfa Romeo driver there. Jones, Zabajaka coming across, and then Westy, and the champion of Season 4, First Division, makes his way around the Red Bull driver. An unfortunate spin right at the start of the race, but he won't mind. He's finished the race, he's picked up some extra points in P9, and he comes across the line to complete the little mini race. Well, that was quicker than I expected it to be, but nevertheless, that's one more down. Just one more to go. So next up will be Brazil to close out the season, and there is the championship order, sorry, the race order. Yeah, that's all just flown through. 25 minutes worth of driving, all good. Yeah, thanks for watching, and I guess we'll probably have the same experience this time next week, so I'll see some of you guys then.